In 2011, a bottle of 1811 Château d'Yquem set a world record for the most expensive white wine ever sold. It was purchased for an astonishing $117,000. The buyer was Christian Vanneque, a renowned wine collector and former sommelier. Vanneque acquired the bottle for its historical significance and to fulfill a personal dream. He planned to display it in his restaurant in Bali as a testament to his lifelong passion for exceptional wines. Importantly, Vanneque had intended to open and enjoy the 1811 Château d'Yquem on the 50th anniversary of his career as a sommelier in 2017. Unfortunately, he passed away in 2015 before he could realize this dream. Welcome to Fine Wines, where we share stories about the world's fine wines. Today, we're looking at Château d'Yquem, known as liquid gold, because of its deep golden color and luxurious status. The estate is situated on the highest point in the commune of Sauternes and has wonderful views over the surrounding countryside. Its 110 hectares of vineyards are planted to 80% Semillon and 20% Sauvignon Blanc. The grapes are only harvested when they are fully botrytized. It is this noble rot that produces such elegant sweet wines. Expert pickers are so selective during the harvest that yields are so low that one vine only produces one glass. The wines are aged in 100% new oak barrels, resulting in a product unequaled by fellow Sauternes. The estate's documented history begins in the 16th century, when it came under the control of the Sauvage family. Before that, the land was part of a larger feudal estate in a region with a long-standing tradition of viticulture. In 1593, Jacques de Sauvage, a nobleman, took over the chateau, starting a period of great progress as his family dedicated themselves to improving the estate. One of the standout figures in the chateau's history was Françoise Joséphine de Sauvage d'Yquem, later known as Françoise Joséphine Lourdes-Salusses, after her marriage. She became head of the estate in the late 1700s, at just 20 years old, when her husband, Louis Amédée de Lourdes-Salusses, passed away. This left her a young widow with 2 children. During the French Revolution, she was imprisoned for supporting the monarchy, which was risky then. After her release, Françoise Joséphine made a bold move in 1826 by building an underground wine cellar, a rare and innovative idea at that time. Aging wine in this cellar improved the quality of the wine significantly. The controlled environment of a cellar helps maintain ideal humidity and temperature for aging, which enhances the wine's complexity and flavor profile. Additionally, the slight permeability of the oak barrels used in the cellar allows a small amount of oxygen to interact with the wine, softening its tannins and improving its taste. This process not only made the wine smoother and more complex, but also elevated Château d'Yquem's status. In 1855, when Emperor Napoleon III requested an official classification of Bordeaux wines for the Exposition Universelle in Paris, Château d'Yquem received a singular honor. Among all the wines of Sauternes and Barsac, it was awarded the exclusive title of Premier Cru Supérieur, a distinction created specifically for Château d'Yquem to recognize it as the finest sweet wine in Bordeaux. This unique classification set Château d'Yquem apart as the highest-ranking wine of its kind, a status it holds to this day. The estate remained with the Lourdes-Salusses family, with Marquis Bertrand de Lourdes-Salusses taking charge in 1918. He led Château d'Yquem through both World Wars. During World War I, the estate was used as a hospital for soldiers. As a thank you, the soldiers planted a chestnut tree near the chateau's walls. This tree, which still stands today, symbolizes the estate's support during the war. In 1966, Bertrand appointed his nephew, Alexandre de Lourdes-Salusses, to lead Château d'Yquem. Alexandre was known for his innovative spirit and dedication to traditional methods, essential for preserving the estate's prestigious reputation. Alexandre was still at the helm when LVMH entered the picture in 1996. LVMH, led by the visionary CEO Bernard Arnault, made a strategic move by acquiring half of the shares of Château d'Yquem for $100 million. This purchase was part of LVMH's strategy to enhance its portfolio of high-end wines, adding a prestigious label to its already impressive collection, which includes Moet and Chandon, Dom Pérignon, and Château Cheval Blanc. However, the acquisition sparked concerns among the Lure-Salus family, the long-standing owners, who were worried about maintaining the traditional quality and methods of wine production. The family's resistance led to several legal battles, as they were hesitant to hand over their heritage to corporate ownership. LVMH, with its substantial resources, engaged in negotiations and legal strategies to gradually acquire more shares, eventually gaining full control of the estate in 2004. Once LVMH had complete ownership, they appointed Pierre Lurton, a respected wine industry leader, to manage Château d'Yquem. Known for his successful management of Château Cheval Blanc, Lurton was the perfect choice to ensure that the traditional essence of Yquem was preserved while introducing innovative practices. Under his stewardship, Château d'Yquem has continued to flourish, marrying centuries-old winemaking techniques with modern innovations to uphold its status as one of the world's most exquisite sweet wines. How does Château d'Yquem make its famous wine? This wine is special because it uses grapes affected by a mold called noble rot. It is a mold that helps make the wine sweet and full of flavor. It grows on grapes when the conditions are just right. The nearby Chiron River creates misty mornings that wet the grapes. Then, the warm afternoons dry the grapes slightly. This cycle of moisture and dryness allows noble rot to develop. The mold makes tiny holes in the grape skins, letting some water inside the grapes evaporate, which concentrates the sugar and flavors inside the grapes. The grapes are always picked by hand, berry by berry. During harvest, it can take multiple passes through the vineyards to harvest berries with enough ripeness and noble rot. Due to the intensive sorting, yields have always been low at the estate, ranging from 8 to 10 hectoliters per hectare. It's important to note that grapes are never harvested when it rains or in the morning to avoid dew. On average, 180 different pickers divided into 4 separate groups complete the picking during harvest time. The prices of Château d'Yquem vary widely depending on the vintage, underlining its rarity and aging potential. The best vintages are 1811, priced around $100,000 per bottle. This vintage is particularly famous because it falls within the year of the Comet, referring to the Great Comet of 1811, which many winemakers at the time believed contributed to exceptional grape quality across Europe. The legacy of the wine is not only boosted by its age and the special event of the Comet year, but also by how well it has lasted over 200 years. This makes it even more appealing to collectors. 1847. Priced approximately $65,000 per bottle. It is a rare and historic wine, known for its deep flavors, and has become a prized collector's item. 1967, priced around $1,300 per bottle. It received a perfect 100 scores from Wine Spectator. 1997, priced around $500 per bottle. It received 95 scores by Robert Parker and 96 scores by Wine Spectator. 2001, priced around $750 per bottle. Robert Parker and Wine Spectator both awarded this vintage perfect 100 scores, noting its exceptional structure and balance. Not all grapes at Château d'Yquem develop noble rot. The grapes that do not undergo this process are selected to produce Ygrec, a distinctive dry white wine. Unlike the famed sweet Sauternes from Yquem, Ygrec offers a unique expression of the vineyard's capabilities, showcasing a completely different but equally esteemed style of wine. Ygrec features a crisp, refreshing profile with complex citrus, green apple flavors, and floral notes. The price usually ranges from $150 to $300 per bottle, depending on the vintage. This makes it a more affordable option from Château d'Yquem. Best vintages are 2011. It scored 93 points from James Suckling. 2014, it received a score of 92 from Decanter. 2016, it received 94 points from James Suckling. 2019, it received 95 points from James Suckling. Thanks for exploring the story of Château d'Yquem with us, a wine that combines centuries of tradition with unparalleled elegance. If you enjoyed this video, please do us a favor and subscribe to our channel. Also, let us know in the comments which wine you'd like us to cover next.